heckle fate when that semi-clap. Level to section 8, now that's a city flat. These politicians bet the state don't give me flack. Just give us back our real estate and you can take your pity back. No piggyback and boost your pockets. Use the wallets, using comments. You just comment to the ones who sacrifice. You cross them off and that's the price for profits. On that pacifies nonsense. Acting high as ponderous. Pilots pacify your conscience.
Whoever sees this and subscribes right now, get a free tale. Gift of flight and storytelling not included. What's going on, YouTube? It's Knox Hill, and we're back with our reaction series. So today, man, guess what? We dived into the world of Ren. I was so impressed with this artist. He even commented on the video, man. He actually subscribed to the channel. Shout out to you, Ren. And you know what? You guys have been commenting. You've been requesting that we do another one, that we see if he can go 2 for 2 with this. So this is none other than Jenny's Tale. But before we get any further, I'm going to give a quick shout out to that song in the intro. Listen, guys, I dropped a huge, impactful song this past weekend. I'm very, very proud of it. And the message, if you want to support real hip-hop, real soul, real lives put into it, I'll put the links down to it below. Also, shout out to the Patreon family. Exclusive reactions and content on there. A great way to support the channel is by checking out the Patreon. Again, I will put the links below. But anyways, know what we're here for. Ren, step back up to the plate. See what you got. 1. He's like a roaming, singing British rap minstrel. That's Ren, traveling the land, spreading his tales far and wide. I love just those little harmonies that he makes with his mouth, like he did in High Ren, to like start us off. And it's almost like we're setting the scene, aren't we? We're like creating the atmosphere and the mood as we build into it.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City.
Ooh.
Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame?
Wow, I really love the moments of his cadence control, because his delivery is so interesting. And much like High Ren, that was a one-take type of vibe. You guys pointed out this is another one-take video. And like everything is just catered to the way that he delivers lines. Like he starts off with like that singing harmony. He's got that unique cadence when he jumps into, like, he finds his range for the London City, and then he comes down. And then there's moments in certain lines when he just is like more talkative and he's more like laid back. And then there's other moments when he gets aggressive, and yeah, he's just got such great personality, and he just really knows how to bring you in and captivate the listener as he lays the scene and the foundation.
This town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape.
Hey, right there, da 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 da. She wanted to escape, and see how he kind of just like comes out of that for a second and just makes that line hit with even more impact. So we've got a girl walking late at night in London City, and notice how he is filming at nighttime down a dark alleyway. So let's see where we twist and turn on this.
Because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there was this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old, and out of his brain he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street.
Wow.
His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, a 14.
That's a bar right there. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet, like tennis shoes, like screeching as you like cut out and you sprint away. And notice again, we talked about how when he changed voices on High Rent, he like changed the tempo and the vibe of what he was doing on his guitar. And he did it here, right? He had a little bit of that sort of, remember when he tapped the guitar and added kind of percussion, like sort of rap percussion. He's strumming, tapping it, strumming, tapping it to Jenny's part, right? And Jenny's got a different pace and a different vibe to it. And then when he wants to change tones and change characters, Then he flips it, and it gets a lot more sort of aggressive, emphatic, kind of sporadic, almost like ADHD. And our dude James is, you know, smoking that ganja. He's high out of his mind right now. Let's see if their paths cross.
Place that walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared.
And see right there, even like his cadence, like he's a bit more aggressive on Screech. And then as he comes out of it, right? And then he starts to pluck at the strings and slow down again and mellow out. He changes his cadence for Jenny as he switches tales and narrations. And again, this dude, he's like a great author, isn't he? Like, I love his storytelling ability, but he can take that and convert it over to the rhyme writing and the poetry of rap music. And then just find some really cool singing harmonies along the way. It's like he's busking for us right now. Like he's out in the street just playing. I feel like I need to throw a bunch of coins his way. Hell, just take my whole wallet at this point, man.
The boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul.
Tough line.
As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets.
Sirens sound in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night. Wow, that is poetic, man.
In the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your...
Oh, that was clever. Girl named Jenny, a boy named Screech. So now he parallels, combines their stories. But instead of having to like... That is such a smooth transition, because then he just starts speaking from a conversational tone of what Screech is saying. And since he said Screech's name, and then he changed the pacing of the guitar there, we know that this is now Screech talking. He didn't have to have like a narration line, what I'm getting at, to set it up so that it's like Screech's turn. Like, that was a really cool, just smooth writing transition, and the way he set up that delivery to jump between Jenny and Screech.
Turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Our poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me.
Nice.
If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me?
Wow.
Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite.
He's a great actor too, isn't he? It's again, the delivery is so good. Like, we're there. We're hearing them have this conversation right now.
Mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength.
They just have a, hang on a second.
Stalactite, feel it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like...
I thought we did. What in the caving bars are happening? Like a lady-shaped stalactite, right? Like you would find in caves, stalactites and stalagmites. So she's frozen. She's not moving. What a way to put that.
Bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength.
Stalactite, feel like nitrogen. There's a lot of I. See how he's jumping back and forth, like the condensed rhyme writing, the I schemes that he's getting into now? I like that. I like this flow too.
Stalactite, feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to...
It's very like ping pong, back and forth with the flow there. And then liquid nitrogen, what is it? That's like negative, like 400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's absolutely frozen cold. Again, a great metaphor for just painting this picture of her being frozen solid right now.
Like a lady shakes stalactite, feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech, reach with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice.
Whoa. Screech, reach for the sheath of the blade with the teeth. Do. I love, again, that flow and that internal E rhyme scheme there.
Think I don't mean it, girl. You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech, reach.
And again, that transition. Notice the writing as well. A boy called. And then he ends it on screech, but screech could also be the word that starts the next sentence because now he's narrating for what screech is doing. Very cool transitions he's got caked into this to tell parallel perspectives here.
You don't know me, the last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath.
Oh.
It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town.
She's found somewhere to sleep. In this case, she's sleeping because she's dead. You know, sleep is a cousin of death. But we started off cold dark night in London City, and I love the mirror writing because originally she was trying to just get home and go to sleep. But this time, ironically, she has found a new resting place and a new place to sleep. But it's totally flipped on its head. That's clever.
Found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
I guess that she escaped. Hang on. We gotta go back to the start. Bear with me.
Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape.
Yeah, that's right, because he delivered it. She wanted to escape. And then at the end, he mirrors it because in this case, she did find an escape, but it was a different escape than what she was looking for. Oh, that's haunting, man. Wow.
Before, I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Wow. You know what's really dope too? Is that it's all done almost like it's improvised. Like I know he's written this, but his performance, like you just hear the different sound folios, like you hear his jacket ruffling, like you hear as he moves his hands across the guitar strings. You just hear like the little moments and the footsteps in the night that just contribute to the fact that he's making us this song, which is like a timeless piece, but he's doing it live, raw, in the moment, in one take. What a really cool way to kind of create these videos and to create this art. This man is really, really on the ascent. I'm very impressed with the artist that is Ren. You are Knox Hill certified. So if you guys like today's video, listen for here at the end. Obviously enjoying the content. Do me a huge favor, guys. Support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. It really does go a long way. I love you. Stay safe. Stay positive. It's Knox Hill. I'll catch you again.